Greetings to all of the honorable judges and everyone who's watching. My name is Faza, and I am here as the first speaker of the proposition team during our motion today. The House believes that award shows should remove fan-voted category. Ladies and gentlemen, an award show is a formal ceremony designed to recognize and honor excellence in a specific field, most commonly in film, the Oscars, music, the Grammys, or television, the Emmys. It serves as a benchmark for industry quality. It validates the hard work of creators and even increases the commercial value of the winning project. Award shows has different kinds of categories to announce the winner fairly. Generally, award shows are divided into three main types of category. First is technical or juried, that decided by industry expert of judges. Second is honorably or special by the board of directors, and the last is popularity or fan voted that chosen through general or public fans. A fan voted category is a segment of an award show where the winner is determined by the general public rather than a panel of experts. Fans cast their votes for their preferable artist through websites, social media, hashtags, or dedicated apps. Normally, award shows include these segments to increase their engagement. When fans vote, they talk about the shows on social media, which drives up the TV ratings and creates viral moments to reach even wider and larger audience to watch the show. Over time, fan-voted categories transform these honors into popularity contests where the quality of the work is secondary to the size of organization of a voted fan base. So why is it so necessary to remove a fan-voted category for an award show? Firstly, fan-voted shifts the focus from the quality of the art into the quantity of the followers. Fan bases, which are supporters of a person, of a group, or people, have become recognized for more than it should be. An artist could be nominated for something they truly don't deserve, or not being nominated at all when they clearly deserve it, just because they don't have larger quantity of the followers to support them. The artist could win because their fan base voted for them more than the opposing fan base. If I must say, that is not awarding people for their talent. That's awarding people for just being popular. Let's take a look at the case of Beyonce and Nicki Minaj for MTV Best Female Video Music Award. Beyonce's 66.3 million likes on Facebook and Minaj's 45.2 million likes proves that Beyonce is a lot more favorable than Minaj is. However, Minaj's Best Female VMA win happened over devoted fans who luckily achieving the award for her. Luck does not factor into an artist's talent, especially when it has to do with fans determining how much better another artist is. An artist is not talented because they're lucky. They're talented because they are gifted with unique skills. Secondly, fan-voted categories create an unequal opportunities for artists with smaller fan bases to be recognized. Award shows are historically designed to be launchpad when a small artist wins a juried award. It gives them the industry credibility to grow. However, a fan-voted categories creates the vice versa. If the winner is decided by a sheer volume of a fan base, then the artist who is already famous will always win. This creates an unequal opportunity where the rich in fame gets richer and the talented but unknown are silenced. Smaller artists from independent labels do not have the marketing bargains and budget to run get out of the vote campaigns. They cannot afford the social media managers or the targeted ads that global superstars use to remind fans to vote every hour. During the 2022 MTV VMAs for Best K-pop, many critics pointed to 17 or ITZY for having arguably the most complex choreography and technical performance of that year. However, Lisa from Blackpink won with Lalisa, While Lisa is undeniably talented, the win has largely attributed to the sheer global voting power of the Blinks. It proves that even if another artist delivers a more technically challenging performance, they cannot bypass the fandom ceiling. Thirdly, fan-voted categories are predatory mechanisms designed to exploit the emotional loyalty of fans for commercial gains. Some award shows actually require the fans to pay in order to vote for their favorite artist. Award shows have shifted from honoring talent to voting mechanisms that require payment. Organizers are not gawking public opinion, they are harvesting the loyalty of fans to maximize corporate revenue. Even if the voting is free, it often requires fans to watch mandatory ads, download sponsored apps, or share data with third-party partners. Shows like Mnet, Asian Music Awards or MAMA or the MTV VMAs generate millions in ad revenue from the sheer volume of traffic generated by base voting fans. They are essentially using fans as unpaid marketing employees to boost their ratings and sponsorship deals. The opposition may argue that having a fan base is what makes an artist successful because of a larger fan base providing the artist with more favor or attention. And that is why fan-voted awards should significantly factor into an artist's success. Yes, it is true that an artist achieves so much with millions upon millions of fans, but awarding an artist with something has nothing to do with many fans they have. If an artist has an album of the year, they arguably deserve it because of the talent and effort being put into it. What does that have to do with the number of fans that they have? Nothing. And that is because talent and popularity are two different aspects. How to implement this in real life? Firstly, completely separate technical merit awards from popularity recognitions. Establish two district events. The official award, like Grammys or Oscars, remain 100% expert voted to preserve the gold standard of craft. Meanwhile, create separate fans' choices festival or digital-only event where popularity is the only merit. Second, shift fan voting from being the sale decider to being a small percentage or the total score. The winner is determined by a combination of professional jury by 60%, industry peer review by 30%, and lastly, public engagement for only 10%. And the last, ban all paid voting mechanisms and replace that with achieved consumption data. Instead of clicking button a few times or paying for SMS, fan choice is calculated through verified streaming data and ticket sales over the year. In conclusion, removing fan-voted categories restores artists' integrity. Award shows should honor technical skill and innovation, not just follower count. This ensures that talented indie artists have a fair chance to be recognized, preventing a popularity monopoly where the only biggest stars can win. And with that, I am proud to propose. Thank you for watching.